Hi guys, my name is Tia. Welcome to my first recording of myself going through my own family history archives. I am right now focusing on my Richard Thum collection. This is a large collection found at my mother's side's family farmhouse, and I'm going through and making the initial arrangement of materials. So I will be doing the initial sort, so putting things into like piles. Today I have a giant box right next to me full of family history documents, and then I have a whole bunch of legal size folders that I'm gonna, after everything goes in piles, they're gonna be put in here in legal size folders because legal size folders are better to use than regular folders because you may or may not have um, documents of different sizes, and so having legal size folders means that you don't have to fold paper, and we want to limit folding because the longer an item is folded, the folds can create damage and the creasing will never come out without special techniques. So to help best avoid folds in our family history documents, you want to get yourself a large collection of legal size folders. And then from the giant bin that they're in, the folders are going to be nicely put into a file box. I got this one at Target. You can get ones various places. You can get them all at like your home, well, your Office Max or Office Depot. You can get them on Amazon. I like doing plastic ones for my regular family history stuff since as homeowners or apartment owners, we don't have the most ideal storage locations. Regular archivists will use acid-free corrugated cardboard boxes, which are great because they won't secrete acid to further degrade your documents. But if you use PCB-free plastic boxes for storage, that works as well, because for us this will help protect from water damage. So if you end up having a flood or a leak, your documents will be safe inside a nice plastic box instead of getting wet with cardboard. And I believe I did double check with these Sterilite boxes and other ones that I will share with you later, that they are PVC free, so they're mostly archival friendly. But for the regular everyday person who wants to help protect their family history documents the best as possible, I do recommend these plastic file totes. Alright, so I'm going to begin with this big giant tote right here. And the first things I have is a letter. It's a letter. This is a letter from looks like my great aunt to her parents. So I'm going to put this in a pile on my desk. You can't really see it right now. For family letters. And then I have a First National Bank. So I'm going to make a pile for First National Bank. I'm going to put that there. And then, let's see, I have a whole bunch of miscellaneous empty things that don't really matter. I have set aside a cardboard box that I'm going to put what I would consider trash in, just because with how my family is, I don't necessarily want to throw things away right away because I have other second cousins and such that would possibly want to look through that. So yeah, let's see. We have more trash. It's the Social Security, just general mailer that anyone would get, so it's not particularly special to save and preserve. Again, more, Medicare stuff, but it's still general, nothing personal, nothing worth saving, because it doesn't say a particular story about my family. More trash. Put the trash in the trash bin. And then let's see, what else do we have? Another First National Bank. I'm gonna put that in my First National Bank folder. Ooh, I have a interesting. This is a medical receipt. I'm gonna put this in a medical pile on my desk. And then I have another First National Bank. I'm gonna put that to the side. What else do we have here? Grab me another pile of stuff. I have another postcard. Another postcard from my great aunt to her parents, my great grandparents, and that's gonna go into that personal correspondence pile. I have a life insurance document, and so I'm gonna put that in a life insurance pile. Let's see what comes next. Farmers Educated and Cooperative Union of America. It's a union thing. I want to make a union pile. I'll put that over here. I'm going to eventually have to go to my bed to make more piles. With this, you might want some space. I like making my general piles so I can kind of see it, easily put stuff on it, and then after I'm like done or I need a break, I'll put them into folders. Let's see. We have a ice cream maker. We have an ice cream maker booklet. I'm gonna keep it because it's interesting. I don't know how unique it is, but I'm gonna just keep it for now, since it's a interesting thing that my great grandparents might have had. I'm gonna put that on my bed as a pile of things. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, let's see. I think I have a lefse recipe, which is interesting because this side of my family is Germans from Russia, so them having a lefse recipe is interesting. I'm going to still put this right now into my personal family correspondence because I don't quite know what to do with that yet. So I'm going to put it there. I have more medical receipts. I'm going to put those in a pile. Oh. I have a program, or at least information, on the Blessed Sacrament Church. This, I believe, is the church that my grandparents on my mother's side got married in. So I'm going to put that to the side in its own pile. Let's see. I have more trash, just an empty envelope. More First National Bank. That's going to go in the First National Bank pile. I have another Kansas City life insurance. That's going to go in the Kansas City life insurance. I have jet stamps. I think these might be food stamps. I'm going to kind of put those to the side. Not quite sure about those. More First National Bank. It's going to be in my First National Bank pile. First National Bank in that bank pile. Another First National Bank. Kansas City life insurance. Oh! Another Cooperative Union of America. It's gonna go into that pile I made. And I have another prescription receipt. Ooh! I got some Mother's Day cards here. With love on Mother's Day. This, and it has a little prayer card in it. Oh, this is from Barb, Wayne, and others. This is from one of my great aunts who was one of the first that passed away. I'm going to also put this in the personal correspondence pile for now. Eventually, after this initial sort and I get through this whole big giant tub of stuff, I'm going to go and make the categories smaller. And I have another Mother's Day card. Oh, this one's interesting. This has my grandparents and my mother and my uncle on there. But I want to double check this one. This, it has a little message in it, so I'm going to keep it. I personally don't necessarily believe that all Mother's Day cards need to be saved. This one I probably wouldn't, just because it has all of this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in a different box other than my trash box, because this is definitely a thing that a family member might want to take a closer look at. So I have a second box. It's a little bit smaller. I'm going to put stuff that isn't quite trash that other family members might want to look at, but I don't think is worth saving archivally, because it doesn't really represent that story of my family. I have a empty envelope. Gonna toss it. I don't necessarily think envelopes are too special to save. Another Mother's Day card. I've hit a Mother's Day pile of things. This one also has a Bee, Barb, and the kids. I'm actually going to put this in a separate pile because my mother's cousins will probably have a particular interest in this because it's related to her mother and herself. So I'm going to put this in a different pile because it'll go into a folder that's just for that family. So I'm going to set that one to the side. We have another Mother's Day card. And, ooh, this one's older. It's my grandparents, but before my mother was born, so it's just my mom's older brother, her uncle, my uncle. But, again, there's not much written here other than who it's from, so I'm going to put this in the other family can look at it and claim it, but I'm not going to preserve it with archival quality. Alright. Let's see. Another empty envelope. What do I have next? Department of Treasury with a receipt in it. I'm going to make another receipt pile on the bed. I might have to move some of that off my bed, and eventually, as my piles start forming, I'll let you have a view of my bed. I have another card. It's another Mother's Day card. Another one of my great aunts that doesn't really have the Mother's Day card. That says, "From all of us, Grandmother, we love you." And it's from Bee, Barb, Amy, and can't quite pick out that last name, but because there's no special things written in it, I'm not going to keep it for the larger collection I'm working on, but I'm going to save it for the family of Barb. So I'm going to put that to the side. I have another First National Bank. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to grab another pile out of here. Let's see. Another pile of things. Alright. It's like going through mail right now. First National Bank. It looks like more Department of the Treasury. Department of the Treasury. I'm going to put those in that receipt pile. Actually, it'll end up being the Department of the Treasury, and then I'll go into it a little bit deeper later. Right there. Let's see what else we have. First National Bank thing right here. I'm going to go there. More First National Bank. More. This just looks like, oh, it's another Department of the Treasury, Bureau of Accounts. I'm gonna put that over to the side. Another First National Bank. Looks like another, ooh. I think this might be another one from my grandparents. The handwriting looks familiar to me. It looks like another Mother's Day card. Let's see. Have a very happy... Oh, it's a birthday card. Have a happy birthday, Mother. I'll show that there. It is... I was right. It is from my grandparents and my uncle, my mom's older brother. And it came with a letter. Let's see if I can. This says, "Dear Mom and Dad and boys." So her brother, my grandmother's brother, still would have been living with them. And then signed. So my grandmother wrote this letter. I'm gonna keep it attached with the card, put it in my personal correspondence folder, and then I'm gonna keep the envelope for now, just because it does have a date, a year on it, 1971, so I can keep track of when that document was created. But eventually, as I create the folders, I will probably get rid of this bit, because this isn't that important to me. It's the present and the inside that's important. But I'm going to stick it in there, because it has a date on it for me to help put this in some sort of a history order. Let's see. We have some more. The Department of Treasury. Department of Treasury. A different looking medical receipt, but that's another medical receipt. I'm going to put that here. Another card. Let's see what's in this card. It's already open. For Mother and Dad. With love from both of us. It looks like a Christmas card. It has a little note on it from my Barb, so one of my grandmother's sisters. This envelope doesn't have any sort of markings on it to let me know what year it is, but there is a little bit of a message there, so I'm going to put this in my family correspondence pile and then throw this bit in my trash box. Additionally, I'm going to keep on going through stuff. Department of Treasury. Department of Treasury. Put that in that Department of Treasury pile. We have a Dakota Clinic. Well, I'm just going to, instead of really going through it, I'll go through it closer later. I'm just going to put this in my medical pile. We have another First National Bank. First National Bank. First National Bank. First National Bank. Such fun piles. First National Bank. First National Bank. Here we go. Ooh, another card. These are the exciting things. And this right now has a date on it, so I might keep the envelope. Let's see. No, oh, this has, looks like November 5th, 79. Dear Emma, Alfred, Emma, and family. Who is it from? Love all. I think it says Evelyn. Oh. Dear Emma and all. Oh, and then there was a, oh, I think it's Monday? The 28th? So we've got Beth. This is a very interesting letter. I'm not quite sure what to make of it. I'm going to keep it with this envelope for now. It's going to go into my family letter pile. Let's see what we have next. Kansas Life Insurance. We have a pile for that. That's there. Actually, and I might move this to the bed so I have a little bit more of a working space on my desk of my piles. And then I'm going to move my Union, my Farmers Educational and Cooperative Union of America to the bed. And then my medical receipts, or my medical papers, also a pile. But then this First National Bank can stay here, and the family correspondence. But, ooh, I gotta be careful, some are sticking. Damn stickers, though. This is another card from 1966. I'm gonna guess that this is from my great aunt Vera, maybe? It is Washington, so it might be from my mom's my grandmother's crack side. It's a Christmas card. Let's see. It says the Dan McDonald family, and it's typed out. That's weird. But because there's nothing special in here, I'm gonna put it back in the envelope for now. And I'm putting it in that my family, this might be worth something to someone in my family, but I don't necessarily believe it might be worth saving. So I'm gonna put that away. And then, let's see, we have Mom. Again, another card. To Mother with our loving thoughts. It's from Barb. There's no special letter or note in here, so I'm going to put that aside for one of my family members because it's specifically for her family, and I know that she does care about this stuff, so I want to put it there so I can send it to her once I've compiled everything. So that's going to go over there. And let's go through some more. This has a treasure trove so far of family correspondence. A lot of the things that I've gone through before I started this is a lot of farm documents, because this was a family farm, and so there are a lot of different farm documents, farm financials, which is interesting, but I really like these more, what my family is doing. This is from New York, so this might be from my great aunt Vera, which it is, and there's a little bit of a written note. I'm going to save this with the envelope because it does say it's got mailed in 1981. So I'm going to put that in my farm correspondence spot right over here. Let's see. More Department of the Treasury. Put that aside. Let's see. This looks like another, it's another from my great aunt Vera. It looks like, it's a Thanksgiving card. And, oh boy, there's a lot written on it. And on the back. And of course, it has a date here, 19th November 1980. So I'm going to keep it with this envelope for now and put it in my family correspondence folder. And let's see. Another one. Another Deshaw. It looks like a letter. Oh, it's another Mother's Day card. I thought it was a letter because it's just the back. But it's a Mother's Day card. And it is from my great aunt Vera with lots written on it. And a date of 1967. So I'm going to put this back in here and put it to the side. Let's see. Oh, somebody from Devil's Lake. This would be Devil's Lake, North Dakota. On May 16th, 1990. Let's see what's inside. Oh, here's another card. I wonder if it's a wedding invitation. Who would have got married? Oh, it's not a wedding invitation. I think it's a graduation card. Let's see. Who graduated? Oh! And it has a picture. It is a crack. Graduated from Devil's Lake, North Dakota. We will have open house at our home. Following graduation, we would love to see you there. or anytime, please come. So, it has a lot of stuff in it. I'm going to keep it together, but this is a graduation card. So I'm going to kind of pack it back in, and put it into my family correspondence bit. Here, and here, Brad and Myra. Mr. and Mrs. This is really interesting. I don't know quite how to make out the two different addresses, so it's a little weird. It came in January of 1980. Let's see what's inside. Oh, I think it's another graduation card. I don't know, but there's a, oh, that's pretty. There's a pretty rose. Pretty rose. With some tiny lettering. Myra. Oh. It's a wedding invitation. This is a wedding invitation for my great aunt Vera's daughter. That's it. I like this wedding invitation. That's super pretty. I like that. Once again, going into my family personal correspondence folder over here. Pile. Over here. Another card. It says Mom. Wonder if it's a birthday card or a Mother's Day card. Oh! It's a Christmas card. Christmas card. Let's see. Another Barb. And it has little notes. So, I'm going to keep this. There's no date on it, so this is going to be a undated thing, unless I can kind of figure out a date. I don't know if anyone knows how to date Hallmark cards, because they don't have a copyright of date on the back. So, if anyone knows how to date Hallmark cards, message me and you can help me date some of my undated cards that have no date on the envelope. But this is going to go in the trash. And more cards. This is another from the McDonald's. I wonder if this one has anything written or if it's just going to be typed out again. Who are these McDonald's? I don't know. It's another Christmas card though. Christmas card. Ooh! The Dan McDonald's family, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. We're all fine and hope you are too. Carrie. I think I'm going to keep this one even though it's a little bit of a note, but I'm going to keep it. It has a date. It's from 1971. I want to know who this McDonald family is and why they're sending mail to my great-grandparents. So let's keep that. Then the family correspondence file. Alright. This one is a December 1971. So I think this is going to be another Christmas card. Let's take a look. Oh, that's pretty. That's fun. Look at that artwork. That's nice. The original painting by Andrew Jordan. Trail West Cards. Great Falls Mountain. Oh, this is a little thing. 1969 is the copyright on this, but I have a date right here, so that's helpful. Russell and Artie, but there's nothing in it, so I'm going to put this in my box for my other family to look at it, to claim, or if not, it'll just get trashed away. We don't need to keep everything, just things that represent our story, so this isn't special. Alright. Another D. Shaw, which is my great aunt Vera. She liked to send my grandmother, my great grandmother, lots of mail. This is from 1971, and it's sparkly. It's a birthday card. We all love you, Mom. Sorry I can't hug your sweet little neck, but let one of the boys do it for me. Love, Bud, Vera. Joel, Myra, Michael, and Keith. Oh, that's so cute. I like that little message. I want to keep it. I love it. If not, I might, if I change my mind, I know that Myra is still alive, so it could always get sent to her, because that's a really sweet message from her mother to her mother. We have another, oh, this is Rich Ross, so this is going to be from my grandparents. Let's see what it is. It is a Christmas card. It's another old one, because it doesn't have my mother in it, so it's pre my mom. But it also has a note. So, we're going to keep it all packaged nice and together. Put it back in the card, because it does have the date of 1970. And I'm going to plop that right back in. I'll put that back into my family correspondence pile. Let's see, this is from California in 1971 to my great-grandparents. It is a Christmas card. That's a cute Christmas card. And, ooh, there's a letter in there. We got a letter. Anna M. and somebody else. I can't quite read it. But there's a letter. Right? This is Anna. Regards to all, Anna. Dear Emma, Alfred, and boys. Written on 12/17/71. Put it all, package it all together into the Christmas card, back in the envelope, and into my family correspondence file. I'm gonna keep going, but I'm gonna stop the video here. I'm gonna keep going through some of this. But if this is gonna be a stop for now. I'm not gonna quite put everything away because I'm gonna keep going after this. So keep watching the next video, and you'll kind of see me put stuff away. All right.